All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we have this Aesop rock reaction for you guys. Another especially requested album. We're going to be listening to Spirit World Field Guide. Shout out to Tepper for requesting this one, supporting the channel, and sending in that donation for me to listen to this. I really appreciate you as always for fucking with the channel, trusting my ears with your favorite albums, and it just means a lot to me that you're willing to go that far to help me to keep doing this. So we're going to listen to this album today. 21 songs, an hour and 3 minutes, maybe a little long, but you know, I haven't really heard it at all. So maybe it's one of those albums where the time just flies by and you don't even feel it. You never know. I have been surprised by longer albums before. I'm not super familiar with Aesop Rock. I know he's, I think the last stream that we did, Tepper sent in like a link to a website that shows you like the most eloquent rappers, or like the rappers with the largest vocabulary within their first 35,000 lyrics, and like Aesop Rock was at like the top of the list. He had like 7,000 or something unique words in his first 35,000 lyrics, so it's like it's crazy in comparison to like Lil Uzi Vert, which had just over 2,000. So just massive vocabulary. I mean, he was above rappers like Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, you know, just guys who are known for being very lyrical and very having large vocabularies, and he was like 1,000 or 2,000 more lyrics than them, you know, unique words. So it's an interesting metric, and I like that he sent that in to me before we jumped into it, because I'm expecting this to just be like super lyrical, just very eloquent. I'm gonna try and have the lyrics pulled up. Hopefully the Spotify lyrics are mostly right. They can be a little hit or miss. But yeah, you know, going into it with an open mind as always. Before I do that though, I do want to say, if you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you for fucking with the channel, supporting the channel and all that. I'd really appreciate you though if you could follow me on Twitch, because that's where you get to watch my reaction videos live as they happen. And you can also support the channel on Patreon to watch these videos as well the day that they get recorded, uncut, instead of waiting like a week or two for the video to drop on YouTube. That's just how I've been monetizing my videos since YouTube keeps demonetizing my videos and keeps taking my revenue. I put them up early on Patreon. Just a nice way to show some love to the channel, help me to keep doing this as well. Really appreciate you guys. But if all you can do is watch it on YouTube, that's totally fine. Like I said, I appreciate you. Just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you end up enjoying the video. And with that said, it's good to see you, Skeleton Man, in the chat. We're gonna jump headfirst into this album by Aesop Rock, and we'll see how we feel about it. So. Track 1 is Hello from the Spirit World. Let's get it.
Hello from the Spirit World. My days here have been as rewarding as they are troublesome, and often dangerous. I have been assembling my notes for some time now. My intent is to create a guide for anyone whose path may lead them to this unwavering otherness.
Okay, so there's the concept for the project. It's all, the title is the concept as well.
I fear my work will only serve to create more confusion about what I have found, but I felt it necessary to stay the course in hopes that these insights may be illuminating for some.
Let's see what insights about the Spirit World he has.
Anecdotes, recipes, survival tips, warnings, maps, drawings, and more. All organized in an effort to promote safe travel and interdimensional awareness.
Nice, Bohab.
Interdimensional awareness.
While this arrangement
hope you enjoy the video then.
Basic chronology of my experiences, users should skip to whatever section most directly applies to their impending scenario, as no two Spirit World experiences are the same.
Cool, okay.
Accordingly, certain passages may detail specific circumstances that you will not encounter. It is still recommended you cover these sections as to increase your general understanding of what can be expected.
That's a good way of saying listen to the music even if you don't relate to it.
There will be times when you will be tested in ways this guide can neither prepare you for nor help you from. Spirit world travel is not recommended for the faint of heart or weak of stomach.
Oh, my stomach is super strong.
Will follow your decision to breach this environment. With that in mind, I believe the unabridged Spirit World Field Guide compiled here to be the ultimate companion for all modern supernatural tourism, as well as those potentially seeking more permanent residency.
Permanent residency in the field, in the Spirit World. I'm down. I fuck with that just as like a little intro. It not only just introduces the concept, but it really introduces the album as a whole. Just it's a good way of saying you're gonna relate to some of the music here. Listening to it on shuffle can provide different experiences. There's no real specific order to it, I guess, based on what he said. You know, you can skip to the tracks that you feel you relate to most, and even the ones you don't really relate to are also worth a listen. It's just a really cool little intro to the project. I thought that was nice. Quirky little production too.
I was at the gates. Ram's legs, my beats black, my plant's dead, my planet X, I might bleed green. And what's under the uncut chia seed? And what from the guillotine? A little flea and tick, a little fever dream, a little plead the fifth. Roadkill, I'm off leash, I don't heal, and I'm hung from an unkind mobile. I turn one misstep and a bone meal. Look, daybreak, I'm lights out. My con sleeps upside down. It's sci-fi. Red tag, my high by make record time. I go 3, 2, 1, descents times. No lie, till death, he getting line. K-Hill spawn, I'm no joke. I eat brains, I throw bolts. I know easy prayer, seen broken oaths. I go marching in, I'm all out, yo. I know rodeo from these pony shows. I don't stay for tea, I can't slow the code. I go coyote, alone and ghost. I'm in the goddamn smoke here, no throat. I go fresh pop.
Fire flow. Cool little lead on my right ear.
I was at the gates. Wolf's head, my boots on, no bullshit, and on both sides of that tough love. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I was at the gates. Snake skin, my hood low, don't say shit, and on both sides of that bloodlust. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's a cool hook.
Rat tail, my backdrops, all black sails. Dog biting my bird curse. Cross-eyed, world's worst.
Dog biting my bird curse is really funny.
Game face on dour days, y'all gang gangs like how quaint. Gang way for that full start, burst freight trains through stalled cars. Shame, shit so whack. Show you back to this malt jar. Wish from day one, I wake up and it rain blood. Rain check these fuck shows, I'm donezo, my brain's mush. Drum roll, I might piss straight. Loose tooth in my spit shake. Every possible future I'ma come trooping out of his pill case. And I
nice.
my steel cage, one still heart and 2 wheels eyes. Few meal bars, a good field knife. I feel good, no field guide. Just DSI by DF5. One say the whole glue stick and like 2 bites. I do
what?
This, I mean, yo. I was at the gates.
Eating glue sticks, huh? Really cool little guitar ripping here too.
That's what's up. I was at the gates. Snake skin, my hood low, don't say shit, and on both sides of that bloodlust. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, don't even bother. Bare paw, my handshake, oh dear God. Bare bones, a few air holes. Barefoot, my square glows. Scarecrows, who goes there and like who's where when that snare close. Bare hands on his bear trap, what's staring back in his periscope. A little care package at a Where's Waldo in a rare beige. No favorite all, dyed hair and all. Push wood, I go Mach 1, I'm all whoosh whoosh. I don't push foot, I make potholes. My path homes, all drop zones. Flash bulbs and strobe lights. Road signs with crossbones. Touche from our killjoys, you know humanoids, just hit points. Ain't cop that new heat, that new speak, so pink noise. More mood, peace around street food, and my PJs and my snowshoes. About dog fights, no dungeons, little dust ups in y'all's throne room. It's fun stuff. Low moon in my tombstone, say hell no. Hell yeah, the more hailstorms and more chips on St. Elmo's. My dream home is like 10,000.
E-Trey, we're doing an album reaction right now, man.
No windows, I mean shit. I was at the gates. Wolf's head, my boots on, no bullshit, and on both sides of that tough love. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up.
This is a cool track. I like it. I like it well enough. Oh, you're good, bro. You're good. I'll take requests after.
Mash the buttons. Knock, knock, never yield. Phobias in motion, blowing smoke into the sterile field.
Oh, yeah. I like that bass. I like the bounce to this beat more than that last one.
More than you can feed through a shutter. I use the phony voice when I'm yelling
Wow, man, this is really quirky. This beat's loaded with personality.
The human heart tattoo move in a hard vacuum. Only back to pay a bill and maybe fill a car with cat food. I'm shredded fly like I just stepped off a charred capsule I did. That's not imaginary ash in his wig. That's Ratnik Cygnus with a souvenir from Galaxy Quest. I know it sound like myth and magic, but the shrapnel commits. I give a fuck about a factory scent. We mostly play to the fringe. They figure what's a little tape on the wings. A little glue, a little paint, a little staple and string. You won't believe how far the garbage when that radio ping. Behold up you or two where you can lose your voice at the moon. I hope you like your beef and veggies with the moisture removed. Dig it though.
What? Dry beef and veggies, bro? No way.
Slow drive, side eye, stealthy. When can we expect you? Why would you expect me? I ain't really seen land in a minute. A-Bull spaceman, wave to the missus. Main transmission after nothing for the summer. I have never seen so many colors.
I guess you're right, Bohab. Guess I'm never going to space. Powdered veggies, bro.
Tangentially related in the sense of one's environment informing what they're made of. There was a ghost who broke it all up into tiny numbers and dated vector graphics and New York Times puzzles, who struggled knowing love is more than boring data entry. More reported from an orbit, all is known to say it gently. I'm reporting from an orbit on my own to say it gently. Catch a wave in the jalopy, down and burn up on re-entry. Man, the laser to you copy, keep invaders on the business end. Autopilot zeroes in on zero in for pissing in. Fix her up or she put like a Plymouth Duster from bucket to mothership. Up for a little sunburn.
Shout out to Plymouth Duster, bro.
One side nap, one satellite pinball, fun size asteroids pinging off the cabin. Ping ping, the soundtrack is shrinking into blackness. I blink through 4D droid sitting bitch. Scorned, the voice of destroying and rebuild. Who goes above the partly cloudy counting on a Galaga hack? His only carry-on's a napkin of math. From packed in a menagerie to cheese and crackers at the apogee. Add a little finding God and trying not to atrophy him. I know you're whispering about me at the corner store. We've seen a glowing light from under his apartment door. I ain't really seen land in a minute.
This is cool. I like this one even more than the last one.
A-Bull spaceman, wave to the missus. Main transmission after nothing for the summer.
His flow is just relentless. The beat's nice and bouncy.
I have never seen so many colors.
Cool little hook. It's a cool song. Man, look at how thumpy that kick is.
Dog at the front door barking at the air. Wind all wind the trees, then feet on leaves. It's probably a cat. Might be a guy with an axe. Might be a trap. Shit, it's probably a trap. Might be a possum in the trash. It's probably a trap. Hey, keep it moving. Gotta sound stupid. Good chance I'm not even talking to a human. Then again, it's probably a trap. Somebody had to set it. Depending on the type, maybe several. Yeah, that's it. It's probably several. Several come together to make what would have taken one forever. I'm thinking it's a pretty damn sophisticated trap, utilizing some technology I didn't know we had. Maybe I am entirely tripping. It might have been the neighbor's kid, but I have my suspicions.
Interesting melodies here. Very weird and ethereal.
I feel that it's important we consider all dimensions. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's a trap. I step onto the lawn, you'll jump out with the bag. I'll wake up in some alley on a wholly other plane. Can't remember who I am, I had to get back to the base. I realize you people think that I am off the deep end. I'll say that it's a lovely night regardless of...
Bro, all this just because just because he heard some footsteps on the leaves.
The BS, it is. A perfect snow is sprinkling the path. It's almost like the atmosphere is begging for a trap. The mug goes quiet, one last sniff, lopes inside. Fine. It might have been a baby squirrel who tumbled from the nest. It's probably just you motherfuckers missed.
So you know me already.
Dog at the door is pretty funny.
Those of you who don't, we're in for a great
I like that one a lot.
surprise. And those of you who do can expect an infinitely more horrible time than they care to remember.
Wow. That is heavy.
A dragon, the cat, the dragon, the conversation piece. Yahweh forsaken to lead him, locking the pot every day of the week, I'm a lot. Reaching even the odds, revolving the mystery meat for the broth who's eating. Scream for his mom all evening, Moxie sees him a fog. Pomp of the
He really packs those lyrics in there, huh?
Exploding through my polar tech. Got a soul investment on coalesce. Got a nose of devotion to overstep. I write 8-bit maps for the soda press. From the crock in the mode to the gold in the chest. Notice I don't program any actual way to progress to convey an effect. Hopped in yachts to the beta breath. That freight, that plague, that bayonet. That hate, that base of death. That all in together, I'm afraid that train is left.
He is sliding though.
Pop off in the flesh, no beta test. I bump raising hell. I make raisin bread. Raised all wolf milk and a razor head. I'm quietly hacking away at a hit.
His sense of humor is so funny, bro. Where do I bump raising hell? I make raisin bread, raised on wolf's milk and Eraserhead, bro.
It's riff on the formula. What is the work of it? Isn't a ticket to slip in the vivid euphoria, huh?
Ooh, a little bit of a conspiracy theory here. Okay, cool. Is he going into like a bunker? He's hiding out in a bunker for something?
Hey, graybeard wayward, parade wave and dedicate the framework. Phased out trade for blank tapes to make worms seek. East in the weeks, no safe word. K, no kayfabe. All true tales from the pay grade. Heavy on my lace and away game. Tiptoe tail by a trail of craters. I am way too keen to Spain to too. Let me guess, too brave you to make Jesus take the well, but I too. I don't really pander or plan to behave. The police sketch is a hand from the grave unholy. Don't lumen all the upholstery. This poor old nonna would roll on a rosary. I know. I go from my homie to bogey and ghost. I'm sorry if you know me as both. I still force from the haystack. I give free hugs and a plague mask. I don't trust any of y'all's love to be more than a cheap toy gun with a bang tag. Hey, sold in a simple fare. No lie, roll by, we can lick the air. It's in a peace gesture, not a rib tip rare, but the beast.
I don't trust none of y'all's love bar is fire.
But a lot of it's it. Still genuine props on the bottomless pit. Backseat driver, the lazy drawl. I don't aim to please, I don't aim at all. I'm okay. Actively seeking to underdevelop a sentimentality. Why am I here if it isn't effectively cutting the helling out of me, huh?
I really fuck with this beat. You guys said he produced most of this? Yeah, this is definitely about like hiding out in the bunker.
I got a rope, a camping knife with an itsy bitsy fork and spoon, and a place to hang my canteen.
That's cool, man. Like preparing for the end of the world type shit.
Keep it classy, Kita Pizza Alley, weaving traffic in an overheating taxi in Lima. Tickets to liberate the center, pitch surrender to a witch doctor, pouring amphibians out the blender underneath the glowing purple Christ. Perfect surf curl up and die, cobblestone alone a master.
Pouring amphibians out the blender.
Came from the wasteland in featherlight trail pants, Fuji off the ant trail, Inca trail mailman, building every hemisphere. Show me the ambrosia, maybe ghost into the coca leaf and holy heliconia. We're shaman up to zombify undocumented expats. High and writing ayahuasca letters back to Melmac. Dear friends, send help yesterday. Yours true, Condor, Poma Serpiente. Talk rap albums over alpaca medallions with metalheads who traffic magic flowers from the mountains to the houses of the holy. A token of that sacred valley balance so you don't expel omega fatty acids. The strays in the plaza look happier than my neighbors. They answer to Paddington bearing waiters. It's amazers. What ship, what shore? I grew up writing riddles under bridges in New York. Now I travel like a highwayman who whispers to his horse, sharing stories at a winner, trying to trigger something pure. From dying when the vine, it's alive and indivisible. To how to get this far without a bindle full of crystal skulls. Cozy local woven goods, beaded shit for people you have never met or spoken to, but know they'll need to hold Peru. Throw a couple logs on the fire, there's a chimney in San Blas where you can hear baby dayliner bouncing softly off the navy blue. April showers, paper moon, run the light and beat the drum and smoke the dope and raid the tomb. Pay no mind to the bygones, find him a strange hill to die on. Never let me die on a regular hill, never let me die on a regular hill. Pay no mind to the bygones, find him a strange hill to die on. Never let me die on a regular hill, never let me die on a regular hill.
Great transition into this beat switch. That's fire. Also, Never Let Me Die on a Regular Hill.
Let me die on a regular hill. The
I like that. Just really crazy imagery, man. Like, if you're trying to imagine everything he's talking about. Just crazy images. Oh yeah, look at those guitars. That's fire, bro. This man is making rivers boil. You can't tell me that's not hard.
When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid on the spirit, aching for the light.
Oh, that's a weird effect.
And when embracing the horizon, it pours on us a black day which is sadder than any night.
That's creepy. Wow, 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 wow. Tough baseline. What's good, Richard? Thanks for stopping by, man. It's good to see you. What's going on? Hope you have a good rest of your shift.
Listen, he carry his own water, is nary a known other. Burn sage in the alley with various ghostbusters. See a disembodied bones knocking on your rods and cones. Some resort to scuba gear, some return to hobbit holes. Me, I done a lot of both, riding out and running scared. I'm everything from Aesop to he's been dead for 20 years. He's been treading perfect curbs and golden light with total scum. Pigeons bring him donuts, I'm the motherfucking chosen one. And every time you liars talk, fish and birds start dying off. Roses turn to solid ice, quiet eyes to fireballs. I started spilling all my problems to the final boss. He shed a tear and let me buy him like what's mine is yours. Broke him off a little weed, bit him well, off to see a system in the smithereens. Sniffing out some livers, he can lose in a broth. That's when he go and pull the hood from the hawk. You look lost, he carry his own water, is nary a known other. Go halves on the carry on bolt cutters. Not a towel boy or cow to the slaughter. I leave an awkward conversation like a cow to the saucer. It's 5,000 our fathers, people start calling her priest. We've never seen a man so vehemently drawn to the beast. I heard he plays a pipe organ and changes form when he feeds. I've never played a pipe organ, the rest my lawyer concedes. Okay, pull up at the spirit world, zero man pit crew, itching for experience.
The rest my lawyer concedes.
Show him to the sick room, sick him on a showroom. Show us how you trick him into swimming through the Araujo. Devil strap on a welcome mat. The dinner jacket smell of hell and back. I'm working on my hell and
Oh, that's fire. The dinner jacket smell of hell and back is fire. Bro, this is non-stop.
You can't eject the new soy bomb. Boiled tongue that hop out the foil swan. Clock and pull coin from the koi pond. You're a pull toy. Bomb boy
I like hearing him flow over these different beats, man. Different drum patterns. This horn synth is sick. Boxy ass snare, I like that too. Huh.
Meanwhile, back at the brackish, Hatman patch and splash with the hapless. Tag every hack in the Badlands. Spoon gag the master, too trashy. Ragtag rad to the last bull Radley. Bad back and Lance don't act right. Still flat with the bats and the black light. Architect the hard luck, turn love to a crash site. After lunch before nap time. ZZZZ, jaws on floors. A 2-bit door to force them all yours. Rabbit and race to rig the game booth. I lick the plate clean, I lick the blade too. Look, 10 beepers, even a freak elite. Fall back when the creature leap. As UFO through shade C to C. Cheese Louise, and I'm in a read and wait. The road been brain for the hunt, nose for the bone rough. Cold shoulder program to Stonewall. Old dog, I'm known to cold no all. Don't wait till the whole shit snowball. One peek at the code and the moleskin might just render you part of the potion. Whoa, never you mind the moth eggs. I'm warm and the TV is on always.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna be real though. At this point in the album, man, we're what, 6 tracks in? 6, 7 tracks in? The lyrics are really just like relentless, non-stop, just always very fast paced, and it really feels like we don't have any chance to breathe a little bit between tracks. And not only that, but it feels like every track has been pretty similar. Not to say that the beats sound the same or anything like that, but it's just, like I said, it really feels like it's just one really long, fast-paced song because of just his non-stop flow. And like to some people that's really impressive, but there's also the possibility of it being a little tiring when you're just like constantly, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like bombarded with lyrics, you know? I'm trying to keep up, but at the same time, I don't want to talk over it, but at the same time, I'm like zoning out just because of how fast I'm trying to just read to keep up with what he's saying. And even then, even reading his lyrics, a lot of it doesn't really look like it makes a whole lot of sense at first glance. So it's tough. This is a tough one to react to on a first listen when you're trying to actually get, you know, a lot of the content that's in there, just because it's nonstop, like I said. So I felt like I needed to pause this for a little bit, take a drink of water, because this is crazy. Really, really crazy to just hit play and let this one play out. Just a barrage of lyrics and symbols and images, and man, I wish we get you know, at least a couple tracks that are a little different on this one, a different kind of a lane maybe. We'll see what we get. With 21 songs, there's a huge risk of this becoming repetitive.
Something secluded where the spoon stand up in the Joe. Pursue a puff of smoke, never hum a trumpet as post. From unassuming to the poltergeist of multiple homes. Ultimate weapon, slow the post to a crawl. So we had thought he was toast. That's when the elbow dropped him off of the ropes. Family approached him like he sat up in his coffin and spoke. We only talking awkward hello after awkward hello. Most of my visitors request that I be tied to a chair. I wear the skin of my detractors, maybe try not to stare. Yeah.
Some psychopath shit.
From the paper, I see animals exhibiting irregular behavior. Even though I know that it's a warning, I am back on my old shit again like any other morning. Every time I peek out from the corner, birds are flying belly side up as you're walking out the water. Even though it seemed legit, I'm right here till the season dip. I ain't seen shit. I ain't seen shit. My gang signs never the same twice. Suffering a service, had a nurse and a snake bite. We dabble in certainty, I'm allergic to grapevines. He's certainly unearthing my aversion. I make nice, I'm basically bored stiff. He's sorting up, I'm orbiting warships. The cowering in corners, mother making some warm milk. From Bowden to the mayor, a snores, fill in a jiffy. The final form's a portrait of a squirrel stuck in a chimney. I buy a second seat for my extraordinary piss and moan. Feet up while the fleet assemble, keep the devil in the hole. With several yelling Sparta, you were yelling Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Only when I read the chapter after larva, it's a good one. I'm haunted by Atlantic water beta do. Balancing a billion rocks to levitate adjacent to. Escapist of the undisclosed, aloof and newly mummified. You're upsetting the customers, you should see the other guy. Wait, every time I look up on the paper, I see animals exhibiting irregular behavior. Even though I know that
I like those horns in the background too. Cool little sample.
birds are flying belly side up as you're walking out the water. Even though it seemed legit, I'm right here till the season dip. I ain't seen shit. I ain't seen shit. How many Burmen get to scurry up the piggyback and burrow in before it lose the personhood to sticky trap? Clown car clingers, I shiver off with the water dogs, invoking tippy toes along the wall and diving somersaults that sneak them out the supper club and muddy up the coveralls. I'll leave y'all to the scuttlebutt, we get our water from the source directly. Zoltar predisposed to go dark, ghost ride, all roll bar, no lodestar. Hey, come up and suck a fire licking at your shoes when all you want is happy feet and hammocks under azure blue. Have you any marrow past the valley who or no, sir? No, it's mostly snotty noses pressed to empty zoo enclosures going. This is stupid, I'm tired, I want a pretzel. The guppies are getting grumpy, there's nothing like nothing special. I know you were expecting just a Jekyll, the others are in there also. His company doesn't end well, yo.
I recognize this beat.
I'm a slow burn, crawl around the road work, something from the other side, clawing at the known world.
Have I heard this before?
Cookies with the
I might have.
Incarnate Heel City by the time your eyes adjusted to the darkness. Parts uncharted, always find the corners cozy. You can send your fastest riders, I return the horses lonely. Controller, the locals only note the Lucky Charms and army jacket. When you're ready, in the heart of the Army Dragons, I know. No solicitors, waves away as visitors. From 10 minutes in front of a tainted energy.
I've definitely heard this one before.
Bullseye and wild rats from the scenic route. Sugar in his coffee like a seance in the TV room. The cheek swab came back half amazing. Half of what he make end up on his lab apron. It's quieter than most, I'm mostly mastering the science of keeping one's composure while the limbic system's lighting up. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo.
Yeah, this one is definitely familiar to me. I think I've heard this one before for sure.
Let it in, let it in. 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 Bring around a revenant, let it in. Said he wasn't ready yet, he never left the Etch-a-Sketch. Stuck around for more than just a parlor trick or flickering fluorescence. Had a couple still to visit with a million pressing questions like, where were you the night of? What are you traversing Earth in spite of? How are you adjusting to the triumph? I'm asking for a friend who caught a loss and never surfaced. Simply curled up in his shutting down the central nervous. Look, float up in an urgent care, a checkerboard of blurry squares. Flowers in the lobby shrivel back into the earthenware. Humans in the lobby holding crosses up. I understand the caution, but some of you just want to see the coffin jump. Until the coffin jump, then it's what I call a pump. Didn't even get to where he coughing blood and talking tongues. Not to mention once you hassle the horde, it doesn't matter how much furniture you stack at the door. Yeah. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo trying to make a phone call. Nah, let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in.
This is dope. I like this one.
Let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in.
It seems like he's really going for a lot of fuzzy sounding little synths on a lot of these songs.
Soul jazz like an alphabet to soul bass, ready to the basic anatomy of a death stare. Passing through the old Manhattan ectoplasm everywhere. Pack a second teddy bear, I'm headed for the panic. Take a second for some bacon, take his head off when in transit. I don't coexist, I don't exist. Even JC missing with the loaves and fish. You feel dementia getting closer like the devil getting over. Now his antennas are roaming for radio Terra Nova going. Sir, I think we've got a signal. It's fuzzy, but they're playing one that wasn't from the hymnal. I'm a faint scent of sulfur, I'm the source of the ooze. I'm security tape of a glowing orb in the room. Sup?
Yeah, I've definitely heard that one before, but that one's nice, man. That dun 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 dun. That little melody was really dope. Great bounce, catchy hook. Can't really ask for more. Wow.
Spotted floating down a river trying to curse in Khmer with no shirt, 7 days worth of dirt in his hair. When the motor finally folded to the accident prone, had to flag another Captain Phantasm in tow. I've been ignoring any semblance of relatable earth. I got a homie from the region who could name every bird and tell you what it is to wake up with the
Production here is carrying. I love this part. The halftime for the hook is nice.
Y'all keep not being shit. All I do is chomp at the bid. Cal dropping his foot, still hop to the bridge. All rah-rah pox on your kin. Pass through the prism, maintain position. Knock over everything, walk away whistling. False name, I work at a fake business. Daybreak till I break up in the train pigeons. And I came from the Cape Pain, chase painkillers. Killed by an arcane shape in the scribble. I stake out snakes that forsake the sigil. Wait them out, show them how to wavelength triple. I'm afraid they don't wanna see a wound up true and get to walk down the street to the sound of doves cooing. Doves like I love what you're doing, even when it's drugs at the ruin. Money I was plucked from the fire, jump back Stolen bones, humming the tones that don't bode well. Only if you may have built an altar at the hotel. Oh. Well.
Really interesting little synth here, dude. So I'm saying he really loves these fuzzy synths for this album.
Flies, buzz around a sink, lunch on crumbs. Fuck y'all think everything was fine, not a single peep. It happened overnight, must have been acai. Someone invited guests, someone appealing sludge. A couple hundred eggs, a day to yield bugs. I make a few traps, bleach in the drain. You should see the trash, it feels like a plague. Clean the whole crib, bottles at the curb, even empty out the fridge. That's gotta be a first, still can't win. 2 on the towels, 3 by the spout. Me in denial, I'm clapping at the air. I'm cornered by the plates, I'm brought onto my knees. I'm forfeiting the space, I'm clawing at the wall. Swarm ordering me 8, it's death from above. Nobody saying grace.
That's another really quick one. That's more like an interlude, but I'm not mad at it. It's pretty cool. A little slower. I'd like to hear him rap a little slower during some of the other songs. Be a little bit easier to keep up. It's definitely one of those ones you have to go back and study the lyrics with genius.
Severe cold, stare at the code. Keep a small circle like a deer in a scope. Let me clear my throat. Pocket full of rocket fuel and pyramid stones. Invoke a spirit from the parallel, appearing as a welcome news to drag it to the shadow realm and back to show and tell it's cool. Promising a future more bedraggled and bedazzled. When it isn't you, it's me. Begin the dagger to the scabbard. Free snake tats, place on train tracks. Form like a door to hell, the doorbell plays taps. Born inside a ring of baffled demonologists. A casualty of otherness. What the fuck's an olive branch? Rats as big as cattle set to Babylon convulsing. The home sweet home that sees you as a bag of hostile protein. While I do believe that you believe you're adding to the magic of the motif, homie. All I hear is that I want a pony. Fuck the police, I'm floating out with the commissats. Property of Nada runs on Trop Lamond and Otter Pops. Roger that, cobblestone beyond the common polygraph. His middle fingers wear little safari hats. Chainsaw shave in the house of 1,000 tonics. They're magic if you need a cure for lack of sour vomit, son, it's not a thing. Everywhere I go, I call to make sure there's a fog machine. Posse up and follow the anomalies. That's a unique wind. Spun a whip out in the snow. Really ain't got shit. Your condition is not a condition we know. Maximum effect. Maximum effect. The rats are back and built their own ship. They're backstroking faster than the old ship. A rat's a rat, it scatters. That's like its magic power. They're bowing out it when your house is being smashed to powder. Pinging the rubber, located, burning as bacon. Ravens deliver them trick or treat. An eternal damnation. I make disturbing the stasis again.
Baseline really carry it.
Even the days when the pavement's keeping his platelets employed. Stole an ox on occasion. I go through wands too quickly to name them. Okay, I'll name one. It's the rod of fuck the nonsense. A basic wave and not turn bravado into fondant. We slalom from beyond the wildly oscillating compass. Whether you connect the dots or not is truly not my problem. Familiar with the color of permanent cloud cover, though I've heard there might be others. I'll buy a when it buffers. Until then, I'm drying like this palawas and I carumbas in a bubble. Watching dumpster fires multiply in numbers. I know that fear and love and death and pride and romance hold you by your chuckers, though it's unclear what some closure might encompass. Submit to visit symmetry from civil war and swim ashore. Sob story same as yours, but a little more, huh? I'm in the alley pacing. I'm skirting curtain call. I make my hospital corners in a circle of salt.
It's a cool little sample too of the choir.
Pretty nervous on the low. Only came up for air. Your condition is not a condition we know. pugilism, brewing up a who's twos. Moving through the supermoon with goonies off a distant block and fugitives from Deuce to in pleasant moods until they're not. Present mood of startling departure from the temple rules. Part of it's the temperature, part of it's the tentacles. AQI alarming, surgical masks marching. The Durian got him gagging, the traffic is anarchy. I'm Cyan, spy cam, trying and fire. A marigolds and Muay Thai into the eye of the tiger. I almost died on a scooter, I almost died on a boat. I figured fuck it, baby, come as you are and die as you go. Northbound lot boy, where it's humans, zero monkeys, one. Humans fear the monkeys, one. Get your mirrored sunnies, run. Later watched a billion bats exploding out a mountain cave. Climbed a couple hundred feet to stare into the mouth and change. Descended a little different, every atom individually cleansed and repositioned. That's one unconventional exorcism for the kiddo. Hearts on his pillow, bars on the window. Bar band send it from John Denver to GNR. Midnight playing sardines to the sleeper car. 13 hours, couldn't sleep at all. Even eating weed is hard to catch a Z. Over all the sneeze and cough. Jeez, I might never make it out. If I ever make it out, send me back in.
I think this album's definitely too long. Like I'm about done with it, you know? For my personal tastes, I'm pretty full up on this style.
Every day we celebrate a water birth and noodle soup and cruise around us Ronin, trying to expedite a slow death, playing chicken with a family of 5 on the same moped. Golden Lotus that show
What?
up a pretty Pantone and growing river water that'll melt your fucking hand off. Damn, it's funny cause I fake a smile too. People thinking you're okay until you take them to the root. I'ma take them to the root. Through insatiable depravity and layers of abuse. Gotta radiate the truth, okay. My homie said I just got blessed by a monk. I said I got no frame of reference, God is dead where I'm from. Still I've been doing what I can to get these devils expunged. Lately it's laying sugar cane across an elephant's tongue. I'm wading out into the mud to scrub her belly and trunk. Brushing the yellow off her tusk, shit is better than drugs. It feels strange, hurdling emaciated strays. Even stranger days later when I'm no longer faced. Locals see a space garbage that fell from the interstellar. Trying to blend in with the smell of pepper, sweat, and citronella. Ella, sword thumb in the hum of the helter-skelter. Rebels hopping through the temple run like Zelda's in a cellar. Every LD calling off a lawman. Excuse me while I walk into the ocean like I might never make it out. If I ever make it out, send me back in. Yeah. Got lost, got found. Got a feeling I should lose it all again. Bad back. One half zig while the other half zag. Stand too long and the whole shit hunch. Sit too long and I can't stand up. Gramps out for a Sunday drive. A man is betrayed by his lumbar spine. Pull up to the spot like I'll meet you outside. I need like 5. Corpse pose, staring at the moon. Entirely on fire, sciatica to boot. I'm ready to be turned in a suit. A shot in
This
the
one's
face,
cool, just about getting older.
cubes. Rate your pain level on a scale from 1 to 10. I said what I could tell you, I feel like I lost a friend. I'm usually okay to simply shut up and cope, but these days more than ever my back is like nope.
Hi everybody, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, that was just aches and pains of getting older. I like that, real quick too.
Levels of the spirit world.
Not a fan of this 808 at all.
I've been floating down the river, stick, skipper cap, sipping on what's missing from your mini fridge. Insulated slicker, dripping winter like it's Britney, bitch. Crops wither, dock splinter in a popsicle sticks. Beyond a hissy fitty, ain't but a hound dog. I'm bam bam, pianos fall on me and bounce off. Vaporella riding pillion through the eventide and decency that deck the halls. And I in each Venetian blind, I'm beating to the Venus fly. Ears back and hackles up, shifting with the shadow play. I show 'em how to rabbit hunt. you're particularly paranoid. Enough to know there's no such thing as an extraction point. Attaboy, I'm a sucker for stolen bases. Bathing in open ocean and shaving at mobile stations. Away from the hocus pocus, the nauseating social codes and motives. The homies demoted to interlopers. Look, I can help you tumble through the galaxy. Somersaulting backwards in a vacuous finality. Shabby chic, overnight a fireball for magic camp. Inspired by a bonsai flying to Manhattan clam. No hands pissing off the ferry mission ready. The flesh and blood are present while the rest is vision questing. Plugged in, gloves off, shushing all tough talk. Nowhere to be found at the trust fall. I'm saying fuck y'all, live and direct. I make a Judas shoot a flare up from the Isle of the Dead. I got a network in another world I seldom reveal. It get a threat to get to stepping out my energy field. Behold the nobody who show up uninvited like his shoot failed. Blue streak, speaking minor pentatonic blues scale. Doors blast open for the never not backlit. Never not eradicating pathogens. Rat catcher capture both the flag and the bannerman. Batter up, throw a badass to the basilisk.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the beat, man. It's just, it's not for me.
Hours I'm up with the spotted owls. Spot a coward in the commons. How we spot a common mouse. Said a half mile. Last minute mohawk. Eyes closed, ear to the road salt. All I hear is Mozart. Gale force winds whipping through your floppy hat. Glitch in a hologram.
This part's nice. I like this part of the beat.
Listening to Shaka Khan, eating my chapaki, knocking posses out the polygon. I see you proper hobnobbing with the la-di-da. That kind of shit is simply not the way I pop and lock.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I liked the start of the beat and then it became a whole lot.
I shouldn't even be here. Mum's the word, I burn down the house, I gum up the works. I'm the wrong vibration, I summon the earth. When the cups break, better make enough of the cure. I go proto-human, I'm so unruly. Architect of my Kurokushi on guard. Hop in the box of chopped arms on the blocks beyond the pop art stockyard. Got a red bone right to the inside. I can turn a rib cage into wind chimes. You don't want to engage, kiddo, it's a bird and a bear. It's a whirly bird, nervous in the surface to air. I lost count of the cooks, every coward and crook. Any memory a semblance of an out of the woods. Some two unrubbed elbows, well in the weeds. Even the good eye couldn't find the edge of my seat. Oh, potpourri of confusing powers all mashed together and shooting outward. Intel gleam from the prince of dark. Scarecrow every 10 per infinity yards. When a spirit and vessel consider living.
Yeah, I'm tuned out, man, at this point. It's crazy. I'm trying to stay focused.
Best in show, I'm the worst there is. That pest control is no urban myth. That floating skull just won't shut up. It's on a business trip, I'm below the crust. Y'all know what's up. Bad news from the black lung. Used to flatline, that shit is so last month, yo. I don't need money to burn. I need sunsets purple and mother of pearl, come on.
I told ya. Hey, they come now, you see them? Yeah. Hey, they come now, you see them? Yeah. I told ya. Hey, they come now, you see them? Yeah. Hey, they come now, you see them? Yeah.
I'ma need you to ease back. No peace out, bleed to the evac. Don't be where you be at. I've been looking for a reason to react. I'ma need you to reset. No plea, no please, no defense. Don't creep in the deep end. I've been looking for a reason to see red. Territorial organisms, each glorifying our poor decisions. I'm a force you can forecast, swarming insects who eat all the corn like war is business. I'm pageant wave for my shallow grave. Patch me in from that astral plane, ain't ring the bell. I pass through the walls of cool burgundy in both tooth and claw. Midnight manage an incredible feat. A GPS collar on the neck of the beast to go. Beep beep, any neck of the reef. Put a reaper on a second week of medical leave. I'm a seer, I can tell you how the curtain descend. And maybe hint at how it isn't with a circle of friends. I go by with the black sheep, rah-rah, catch me a patsy. Spaz unravel and blaspheme. Riddler to keep the gate. It's a Groundhog D-Day, Jesus H. I'm born on a horse at a steeplechase. My forte's frontline real estate. Plus steak and frites, I take bloody as hell. If it burn black, point 'em at the honey and milk. I ain't sitting while you sully the well. I turn rose-colored only for a limited time. It all shifts when you militarize. I had a vision of a feather on a seasonal wind, in the shadow of a gargoyle fleeing a brick. Lean in, steal your chips. Where I'm from, y'all wouldn't even be in the mix. Hey.
I told you. I told you. Here they come now, you see them? Yeah. Here they come now, you see them? Yeah. I told you. I told you. Here they come now, you see them? Yeah. Here they come now, you see them? Yeah.
I'ma need you to ease back. No peace out, feet to the E-back. Don't be where you be at. I've been looking for a reason to react. I'ma need you to reset. No plea, no please, no defense. Don't creep in the deep end. I've been looking for a reason to see red. House of cards and bent bars, hold up. Body parts that jump out the jar, hold up. The coven make a circle in the yard, hold up. It starts with a gambit from beyond and a mile-long list of people I plan to haunt, hold up. Old heresy headed for disembodiment.
That sounds
Rendered
interesting.
By an excerpt from the Lesser Key of Solomon. Evil see him as a vehicle to commandeer. Two fixed pupils, all he say is Ian's not here. Pitch it down an octave, I'ma take this opportunity to piss and vomit lava while the neck is lazy Susaning. True abomination at the beckon of the nether. From the scales to the fin, to the fur, to the feather. I'm all of an Amelia stitched together by a severed hand. Freed into the cold and told to bring us home a head in sand. Hit the brick in a ceremonial bone mask. Viper on his finger speaking Latin, don't ask. Crossroads bogey, I brokered the deal first. To bag up a soul quick, I drag it between worlds, hold up. Only ever had a last nerve, hold up. Spirit box looking at a turn, hold up. Everyone's a player at the purge, hold up. 1, 2, wonder what divine act. They don't like it when I waltz in and turn wine back, hold up. Flying rats in a V of a demon country organizing, but you probably draw the line.
These drums are doing a lot.
By the end of a wake at the autopsy in a state of grace, radiating sacred geometry and oration. I recommend a cooler for the conjuring. Comfy shoes and not to be a nuisance to the honoree. He's probably got 100 ways to work y'all. Doesn't need a chaperone to show him to the short straw. Orchestrated pious in compliance with the harvest moon. Crosses 10 a somersault. Bibles fly across the room. Audience are volunteered and sought into to fetch a laugh. I'm sorry for the awkward news. It doesn't have a second half. Superstition making room for true perdition. If you think it's too elusive, we can book a future visit. Hold up. Fog at the foot of the expanse, hold up. Phantasmagoria, wanna dance, hold up. Handful of crickets in the band, hold up. I like skating to the store at night in autumn weather with a couple layers on it. Maybe Wu playing over soft wheels on a mellow inclined plane. Those moments I can swear to anything that I'm the ultimate, although it goes against the frequency on which I otherwise vibrate. Still an alternate dimension isn't shit to miss due to arithmetic. I've been ignoring every ache of pain and pushed to the lion's own gum line. Navigate a bit of fire and brim, never mind whatever transpire within. I'm out the other side of golden beam of lost sunlight. You take a brittle bone out for a little spin. I'm mostly in a outer space. You're underneath the haunted freeway overpass around a storm-worn flat square. Kicking wooden toys around and vandalizing random city property. A proper way to pencil in a Saturday without cab fare. Bulldozer dozing over every brick or blacktop. Spin the backdrop. Metropolis are in the pretty backwoods. Bring wax. Thanks. Bye. Black ops or flat spots. Rat-a-tatting and forgotten backlots. Steady feel a pull the power slide around. Brake lights. See 'em off into the fog. Figurating in the moon. Never let 'em know the odds. It isn't part of how I move. See 'em off into the foul. Celebrating in the road. Never let 'em know the count. It isn't part of how I go.
No lyrics for this one?
Born garbage day, warden of the shawarma plate, fork and naked eye and trade survival tips with tardigrades, ephemera burning where the morning looked like haunted marble cake, parkas and pajama pants, I'm part of what don't march in place, I'm partial to the closest roving pack of gnashing gums, smoking out the local protein, brokering the rabbit punch, I'm broken fucking focus group, fuck your fucking Toto too, the produce of a pencil neck who never met a social cue, I get an arch fiend, appetite for alpha dogs, step into the party with a killing jar and shadow box, like who invited acid wash, I'm shopping for the mantelpiece, overkill is cataloged and crammed into banana leaves, Polaroids around him like a visit from the Vans of Black, miniatures and Biggie shirts in minutes that he can't get back, it isn't just gorillas in a camera trap, it triggers, the history pack a little aftermath in every image, look, I should paint an eye on the front door, I should tell time by the sun more, I want a flaming arrow shot into a creeping raft, I'm kidding, I just want the cheapest shit you people have. It's no thing. No display blazonry, unmistakably mutinous. The mood is disillusionment. Shit, even Cindy Lou who quit. I'm super stupid, future looking tuna fish and suture kid. En route to mute the TV in a view with that boot.
Cool guitar riff. Nothing too wildly different from what we've heard so far.
Skeleton with ore. That's really cool. Your poodle made the paper. Let's keep it a shoes in an elevator. He's a hat and coat, floating with no discernible visage. The villains turn to their homies who mostly turn into crickets. I'm part of a larger ghosting. I go to work with the wizards who already voted. Homecoming theme is a burning village. The damn shame campaign pivot when you in the field. Thinning blood and newly surfacing disorder. Spin the wheel. Feeders out to slow the roll. Reaper on a protocol. People you confide in will be spotted eating rodents whole. I should hang a skull on a side door. I should drink water from the sky more. I want 1,000 lanterns drifting on a summer's wind. I'm only joking, y'all could feed me to the fucking pigs. It's no thing. Marshmallows over magma from the mantle has been cancelled. How snappy can you adequately scaffold? Happy canvassing the neighborhoods, I'll never take advantage of his patron. As a patient, they are plays to be a phantom of. Nan under the bandages, examine till he vanishes. I don't feel a social pull to show the wolves where grandma lives. I find deliverance from evil either in a sedentary binge or spring and turning with the cemetery winds. No stacked sash or accolades from authority. The backstory gets all back into a cornery. Abuses in the feeding tube that circle back to eat at you. Bacteria that tip the hat, adversity that gleam the cube. It's tit for tat with slippery aristocrats who pity cops and brilliant rats who find the grit to slip out of the Skinner box. The moat's supposed to keep the rivals out. The calls are coming from inside the house. I should nail boards to the back door. I should feed squirrels from my hand more. I wanna meet the maker in a proper suit and shoes. I'm lying, let him find the body with the loot removed. It's no thing. Sweat, cold, piss, warm, make war films. No doors on the force field, radio ahead. A log any palpitation of the web. With a raven or angel of death. Entertainment a threat. By the end, you're a savory crap. Models that mar be orbit and corner its horde. There's more exhibition than boy or boy. Cold dawn, mist incarnate. Every day I wake up in a different carcass. If I climb out quite a miss before tea. I see no need to initial the tree. I seem to have run out of skin on my teeth. I look like I feel like a fish in a beak. I look like a dick in my picture ID, but also the pick isn't me. Sideways rain the chew the zoo up. Okay.
I was about to say this is one of my favorite beats, and then it switched up.
Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Sideways rain the chew the roof through. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes.
Love this beat.
If you cultivate the grit that make a fold to face the brick that make a bolt escape the fist. Some days on the road to make you miss and make the whole of the probe equate to piss. Blood rain in my face at a forecast, storm through space like a blade through stored fat. Graze over the gate in a gore fest, ain't really played to the neighborly format. Great, baited adventuring out of his norm is a lesson in mapping the doors. Anything more in the lap of the gods, anything less than imbalance ignored. Seems like even the ragtag grab bag raise eyebrows when your rat pack quack quack. Spitfires to kiss the pitch dark, he roast a big ore, spins a grim yarn. Sideways rain to chew the zoo up. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Sideways rain to chew the roof through. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Sideways rain to chew the zoo up. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Okay, losing a shoe in the mud. Sideways rain to chew the roof through. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home by 12 o'clock and 2 shoes. Home. The one with the red cross sprayed on the door and a mountain of mail on a porch. The one with the pit trap cloaked in the grass and a thick black smoke from the cracks. The one with the werewolf chained to a tree and a circle of flames at your feet. The one with the ominous regional lore, why which one's yours? Ignore that, don't care, toast the march of uncombed hair. It came from beyond the red coals and road flares. Exo, bring his own note to the social, I'm so standoffish, nobody so seldom. Just don't. Pull to the flames, well pushed to the rope. I get the hooks in, I hold the helm down, I stand the hell up, I see myself out.
All right. Well, that was what was that album called? Spirit World Field Guide by Aesop Rock. It's definitely too long. It's like 2 albums in one. I really struggled to stay engaged once we hit track 12 or 13. It's just too much, because not only is it just the amount of tracks, I mean, it's over an hour long, it's over 20 songs. It's not just the amount of songs, but how much content he packs into every one. His flow is just nonstop. If a song is 3 minutes long, it's going to be 3 whole minutes of nonstop talking. There's no breaks, there's no silence, there's no letting the beat breathe until maybe the end for a really quick little fade out outro. There's nothing. It's going to be just this onslaught of lyrics, just a barrage of words constantly, and finding the weirdest, most long, complicated way to say something just to make sure that it fits in the pocket and the flow just how he wants it. And sure, that's a skill. He's really, really skilled, very, very skilled lyricist. But goddamn, is it just too much in this amount of songs? I feel like if this is the style of music that you make, if this is the amount of lyrics that you try to cram into every song, keeping your albums short is the way to go. Long form albums like this work better if you're more of a vibe kind of an artist. You're less lyrical, you really let the beats carry more of the weight of the song, and you've got a longer album with just easier tracks to listen to. It'll work a little bit better. I mean, I still think you should rarely have albums over 16 songs, but still, it works better with a different style. I think this could have easily been split into 2 projects. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy what he was bringing to the table. Like I said, I think he's very phenomenally talented. I just think, not just as a rapper, but as a producer too. Some of the beats were really quirky and interesting. I just feel like they didn't differ enough from each other, really at their core, to justify 20 songs on this album and to keep us engaged all the way throughout it. There no switch ups in the styles, no switch ups in really the tempo or the lane. It's just fast-paced almost all the way through. It's tough to listen to as an album. I'd say probably the best way to listen to this is just like shuffling it and then picking and choosing your favorites once you've heard it all the way through that way. But definitely to sit down and listen to it from cover to cover is kind of a grind. It really is. You know, it's just a little bit of a grind, I'd say. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys for, checking out the video. I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.